Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly for the month of November 2018. Tarot Monthly Horoscopes. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. So let's talk of you coming from Aquarius. And I'm going to shuffle my Kabbalistic Tarot cards. And I'm going to pull one card to talk to you about your first 15 days of November. And the topic I'm going to talk about will be your job. So the first 15 days of November where your job is concerned are going to be very lucky days for you coming from Aquarius. You're going to do everything perfectly right, and you're going to have plenty of support from everybody in your job area. And your job area will produce good news of more money or a better position, or being just very lucky to get promotions as well. So it's a very good card that I pulled for you. First 15 days of November, your job area seems perfectly well poised to make you happy and prosperous. The second card I pulled will be to do with your business areas. And your business areas are going to do extremely well. The card of wealth is what I'm looking at. So you're going to do very luckily anything in business that attracts income and attracts expansion. These are the two things shown on this card. So be ready for a very exciting first 15 days of November where business is concerned. Now your general finances, let's see what the card says for the first 15 days of November for you coming from Aquarius. And it says one business leads to another, which means there's a continuity of making good contacts and good opportunities coming your way. That's the way I translate this card. So you're doing very well in the area of job, business and finances. Now let's go to the area of romance and let's see what the card says for the first 15 days of November for you coming from Aquarius. Well, the card says somebody from very far away is wanting to meet you. Could it be on the internet? Could be somebody you know from your hometown? Could it be something like that? So there's a very important possibility of connecting to a romance. This person could be very far away. And I would make it as a positive romance in the first 15 days for you. So get that contact made in one way or another. Now I'm going to talk to you about your marriage in the first 15 days for you coming from Aquarius. Let's see what the card says about your marriage. Regarding your marriage, it says there can be differences of opinion. So to keep harmony, is you who is listening to me, to keep harmony, try to back off from wanting to create a competitive atmosphere. You don't want that. Back off. Let your marriage partner have the say just to keep the peace and make your first 15 days as happy as you can. Nothing very important is happening from this card. It's just a question of competition between the two of you. So give way and you will find that your marriage will be very much happier in the first 15 days of November. General family areas which would include your parents and your brothers and your sisters. And it says by all means have them involved as well for you coming from Aquarius. Have them involved. And they will be very helpful to you in many, many ways. So by all means, go and see them for help, or go and see them for advice, or go and see them for support. Now I'm going to the last 15 days of Scorpio, last 15 days of November, And let me shuffle, and now I'm going to talk to you about your last 15 days where job is concerned. And let's, for you coming from Aquarius, and let's see what happens. This is a miserably bad card, I can tell you off straight away. It just is gone upside down. It just shows that whatever you try to do, misunderstandings and conflict is going to be caused in your area of job. So you have to be very careful what you say, what you do. Cooperation is missing at all costs. And so you're going to be left high and dry in your job area to the point of even losing it. Be very careful. Don't go against superiors, and miscommunications, there are plenty as well. So job area is in difficulties in the last 15 days. Let's look at your business areas for you coming from Aquarius. Business area says now is money can be going out rather than coming in. So is it that you are going in to invest in something? I would say don't, because the energy in the last 15 days of November is not your best. So don't. Just go easy and stick with the business that you know or the business that you are doing. You'll be much safer. So trying to venture into anything new is not going to pay you very good dividends. You could be also cheated and somehow played out of a business deal as well in the last 15 days. Let's see what the cards say about your general financial situation, whether you can get money from the bank, and it doesn't say so. It says that whatever you try and do, you'll have to do it on your own. So my advice would be to, rather than look for expansion or anything new to venture into business or into job, stay where you are, work as hard as you can, and just keep going. There's not much good energy coming in the first 15 days. Let's talk of in the last 15 days. And so let's talk now of the area of romance in the last 15 days to see how that goes. It's the card of strength, and it says that you are in a strong position to attract romances, new romances. So by all means go ahead and do that. But still I would say that for you coming from Aquarius, the last 15 days are going to be somehow not very manageable. There are signs on this card that say that you won't be able to manage anything new well, but still new opportunities come in the area of romance. So find out whether trouble is coming along with these new opportunities in romance. That's the way I would read the card. In your area of marriage in the last 15 days of November, let's see what the card says. It says that you are losing your shelter, which simply means that you are not having that comfort zone anymore in the last 15 days where your marriage is concerned. So the last thing you want to do is to create upsets of any kind. So tell yourself, whatever sensitive issues that are, is you who is listening to me. You don't want to bring them up. Leave things as calm as they are in the last 15 days. Otherwise your marriage situation is going to get into a very bad state. And finally, let me pull these cards to show your family areas. I'm going to talk about your lucky ages and lucky dates in a minute. But let's talk of your family areas, and they are not very helpful. It's better for you not to let them interfere in your area of romance or marriage, the card says. So many things can go very wrong in the last 15 days for you. You have to be very cautious. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There will be some people of ages which are going to be very lucky. And this card says, if you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, you're going to be one very, very lucky person, you coming from Aquarius. Whether in job, whether in business, whether in love, whether in marriage, somewhere or another you're going to be extremely lucky. So by all means progress the way you want, and you will see that good luck just follows you around. Now I will talk to you about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, for you coming from Aquarius. It's a card of the Moon and Mars. So I'm going to go for the 5 series, the planet of change. And so regarding your lucky dates, I'm going to talk about the 5th, the 14th or the 23rd of November is going to be very powerful and lucky dates, whether for helping in job, in business, whether for the romance you might find, or whether in getting your marriage areas to be better and better. 5th, 14th and 23rd are going to provide solutions, these dates, and are going to provide plenty of good news for you. And now let me talk about your area of marriage. So for romance that was very good. Now your area of marriage. Your area of marriage, yes, again, it shows that you can have problems and you can have difficulties in the last 15 days. And these difficulties may be very serious as well. You cannot afford to take risks and say what you like and do what you like. You need to be very cooperative. or your business side is going to suffer in the last 15 days of November. Let's talk of your general family areas in your last 15 days. Well, general family areas, I would say, are not so bad. So you might just draw some help from your parents or from your brothers and sisters. Some help may come there, which would then allow you to remedy your areas of romance or marriage. Now I'm going to pull the card to talk to you about your lucky ages. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. It's a very good card. It's a card of plentiness, plenty of opportunities. And if you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, you're going to be one very, very lucky person. Very lucky person, whether in job, whether in business, whether in romance, whether in marriage, somewhere or another you will have the perfect luck going for you. And if you are not of these ages, don't panic. You'll have to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD 50. And during this 90 minutes, you'll be able to have a lot of good luck going your way. Because I will tell you your next 7 or 8 years how they are going to be. And I will give you plenty of information, your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky days, your lucky directions, your lucky gemstones, your lucky colors, a lot of that, which will put you in the right direction to attract good luck. And plenty of other news as well, but we'll talk about that a bit later. So that was about your lucky ages. Now I'm going to talk about your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, for you coming from Aquarius. And your lucky dates, they are going to be the 5th, the 14th and the 23rd for you coming from Aquarius. The 5th, the 14th and the 23rd, very powerful dates. Use them to enhance and improve your areas of job and business, or to be out and about looking for the romance you want, or to be with your marriage partner and your family and to be out with them and to make everybody happy. The 5th, 14th, 23rd holds plenty of promise and plenty of opportunities to do all the bonding that you want. And now for you in Aquarius, I will talk to you about your lucky colors. Let's see what the card says. Well, it's the colors of 2 planets, and the one that impresses me is the planet Mercury. So white and silver colors are going to be very lucky for you in the month of November. Try and wear a lot of white and silver colors, undergarments, top garments, contact white and silver colors. Contact the metal silver as well if you can. And you will find that so much of good luck will come, whether in areas of job, in business, whether in romance, in marriage, in health, everything will be perfectly poised for you. Now I'm going to talk about your lucky direction for the month of November for you coming from Aquarius. And the lucky direction which I'm going to choose for you, well, it's going to be east from here, from this card. It's going to be east, the place where the sun rises and all the sunshine will come. So if you are going to face east as much as possible in the month of November, you will become luckier and luckier. For you coming from Aquarius, face east, and you will see whether for the romance enhancement or the marriage improvement, whether for the job exchange or the improvement of the job, or whether in business and finances, when you face east and do whatever you want to do and make your wishes and make your meditation and make yourself to look at that direction more often than any other direction in November, the direction east, you will get luckier and luckier. Well, that's what I have to tell you for this month of November. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll go age by age, calendar year by calendar year for your next 7 or 8 years or so. And I'll talk to you about all areas of your life based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll cover all that, give you your own personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms. And with all that information, you're going to become luckier and luckier for your next 7 or 8 years. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me an email, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible and let's have this 90-minute session on. Until then, thank you and good luck.